Hey guys, welcome back to Away Days, Sports podcast and YouTube channel, and this is another edition of my 2 cents on the channel. Welcome back. Hope you guys have had a good weekend. This is your boy Dino speaking once again on all the latest that's happening out there in the sporting world. If you're watching me, you're watching on YouTube, so I hope you guys are all good. If you're listening on Podbean, then thank you for tuning in on Podbean and thank you for following on there as well. Um, so this is my 2 cents on Arsenal Football Club. If any of you recall last week, I didn't do my 2 cents because I was concentrating more so on the controversy that happened in regards to the game at Wolves, in regards to VAR, because I want to go more so into what happened with VAR. So I know I got a good few comments back on the TikTok channel where people were saying that VAR is just a bit of an issue, and you know the usual stuff which we normally get when it comes to VAR. So we're back to normal here on this one. In a must-win game, I have to say it was a must-win game considering all the results that happened over the weekend on the Saturday, day before. Sorry, Liverpool won at Bournemouth. Newcastle lost to Fulham, so we had to make a point of extending against them. And Forest as well with a very, very big win and a very, very big response from them as well, considering that they got beat 5-0, I think, the week before against Bournemouth. They've come out and beat Brighton 7-0. So it was a must-win game for us yesterday at the Emirates against the team that has pipped us in the last 2 seasons to the title, Manchester City. We had to respond, and well, what response it was. What can I say? What can we say? It was a brilliant, strong performance, strong character. Putting a certain player in his place with the key word being humble. Yeah, I mean, Arsenal 5, Manchester City 1. What a game. And again, what a response and what a message to send out. There's a clear message to send out to Liverpool to say, look, this title race is not done. We're still here. Obviously, again, Forest are in this. We have to, most people say, oh, Forest ain't in this, but look, Forest are in this. None of Forest are in this title race, as far as I'm concerned. To have a big win like that, I mentioned before, having a striker up top is pivotal. And they have Chris Wood. We haven't got a striker, but we're still scoring goals, but we still need that poacher, that sharpshooter up front. Well, yesterday we sent a good, clear message. It was a very, very good performance from all aspects, all over the field, all over the pitch. Um, you know, 5-1 again. Sorry, like I say, goals coming from Martin Odegaard, Thomas Partey, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Kyle Havertz, and Ethan Nwaneri. So the two youngsters score, and they're both brilliant goals. Odegaard scored after 2 minutes, which is what I like. I've always liked over the years. Arsenal always like taking a full throttle in a game, just taking the game by its horns and showing dominance. And to get the first goal within the first couple of minutes is always a good thing because it settles the nerves. We know that we're capable of scoring more. Most of the time, it's a case of if Arsenal don't score after 20-25 minutes, we know what type of game it's going to be. In this case, we scored after 2 minutes. We was a better team in the first 15 minutes. Man City then started to come back into the game. They had a couple of chances, and when I say from all aspects of the pitch, every single player done a job. David Raya in goal. He made a couple of good saves in the first half, which kept it 1-0. Obviously, it wasn't until the second half that 10 minutes into the second half, Haaland got his goal. It was a good header to equalise. But Arsenal after that, within I think it was 30, 37, 38 seconds, Thomas Partey scored. Took a deflection, but it was a good goal. Lewis Skelly, I'm going to speak a little bit more about him. momentarily. But I mean, he took his goal very well, cutting on the on his right foot. Um, Took a deflection again, but it going back in there is still a decent, it's still a brilliant goal. Kai Havertz, he had to respond. He redeemed himself very well. He missed an absolute sitter in the first half where he could have made it 2-0. And I thought to myself that could cost us at the time, and everyone, I think the whole stadium was screaming. I was like on the edge of my seat just watching the game from home, um, just um, just begging that ball to go in the back of the net, and it just went wide. I thought, my gosh, I could see everyone who I know, all my boys in my WhatsApp group, my Arsenal WhatsApp group, my boys on my Messenger group. Shout out to all you guys, by the way. Um, I could see all of you like just saying, "Oh my gosh, what's going on?" And then all the messages started coming in. This is why we need a striker. Still need a striker as far as I'm concerned. But Havertz redeemed himself very well. Took his goal very well from it was a counter-attacking goal. Very very well taken. And then when Yeri came off the bench, um, a nice little camera display of a very very well taken goal as well. Cutting in on the inside and took on his left foot. Brilliant goal. Um, going back to Lewis Skelly. I mean, he's becoming a talent that it's a breath of fresh air seeing Lewis Skelly and Ranieri coming through the ranks. Two Hell End boys coming through from the youth team. Just yeah, to have both of them score yesterday was a brilliant thing. Lewis Skelly doing the hardest celebration of yoga was a brilliant one. A lot of things from that game just came full circle, especially for Haaland. Obviously, the game at the Etihad, they scored in the last minute of stoppage time. Haaland went around saying, "Stay humble, stay humble." He threw the ball at the back of Gabriel's head. And I thought to myself, man, these things are going to come back on you, and these things come back. So, Haaland, what are you going to do? Maybe you need to stay humble, and we've been saying it to you for the past 4 or 5 months. Stay humble. Sometimes you can't do these things, because they come back on you. So as much as you're a good goal, you're a good finisher of the ball. Maybe you need to stay humble yourself. Um, yeah. Again, it was a very 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 good game. It was a must-win game, like I said before. The performance was brilliant. The strong character, the strong response, um, good fluency, especially in the second half. Um, okay, we're playing against a Man City team, which is you know low on confidence. Let's face it. I mean, they did win their last two games, but I think the last two games they played, to be fair, were against. Most people say they were against poor sides, but you can only beat what's in front of you, and Arsenal done that yesterday. So to get that response, and you have to remember they are the champions as well. To beat them like that is satisfactory um, in that regard. And long may continue. This is the type of game that we needed to go forward, to gain momentum, go into the next games. Um, you know, what could I say? It was a dominating victory, and very very well taken. You know, just brilliant. But now, moving forward now, obviously we've got some more big games coming up. I believe we've got Chelsea some in the next few games. We've got Forest to play away, and then they're not exactly going to be, um, they're not going to be easy to play, especially at the City ground. It's going to be tough, but we're more than capable. I think after this victory here, we've shown that we're still in this. And like I said at the start, we sent a clear message to Liverpool saying, look, this is not over yet. Liverpool, quality side, got manager doing very well. The players in there, we all know who the players are. It's still the same, effectively the same team, but they've moved up a notch compared to last season. So we have to deal with that, and we still have to play them at Anfield. I think sometime in April. So the games are going to come thick and fast, but we're more than capable. I've always said that Arsenal are capable of winning this league. We've proven in the last couple of years. So yeah, like I say, long may continue in that regard. Man the match, or player the match. Who can I give it to? So I'm looking on Sky Sports. Sky Sports gave it to Declan Rice, and Declan, he was very, very well done, very, very well. So they're cutting the play up. He was absolute workhorse as he always is. David Raya made a couple of good saves, like I said in the first half, which kept it 1-0. I'm gonna. I don't know. It's tough what I can give it to. I think I'm gonna give it to Lewis Skelly. I'm gonna give it to Lewis Skelly purely because, not because of celebration, but he took his goal very, very well. For someone who's playing a left back and he's actually a midfielder, he's adapted very, very well. He's still only 18 years old. He done brilliantly yesterday. So I'm going to give it to him. But there are others as well in the game. Martin Odegaard, Captain Odegaard played brilliantly. Havertz, okay, he missed that point in the first half, but he done well to redeem himself. Like I said before, Saliba and Gabriel. Aside from the goal that Haaland scored, Haaland's very quiet in the game, and them two once again had him in his pocket. It's a very, very good battle when Haaland goes up against Saliba and Gabriel. That's good old fashioned football right there. Three big guys right there, three big strikers against two non-assist defenders who don't give a shit. Going up against each other, which I always love. Always a good thing to see, whether it's at grassroots or whether it's in the Premiership, brilliant stuff. I don't know. It's a hard one to give it to, but yeah, I'll give it to Lewis Skelly. And pure and not because, like I said, not because of the celebration, but the celebration adds to it, because I think the celebration was brilliant. And if you've seen pictures of the celebration where he's down from the back, the players all look at him. I got a picture. I put it on my WhatsApp yesterday, which is good. I'm gonna give it to him, but I'll give my flowers as well to all of them who played yesterday, especially Odegaard, Martinelli, Declan Rice as well, and Thomas Partey done well as well, breaking up play. There's a lot of aggression in the team, a lot of fight, and like I said, strong character. So brilliant performance, boys. Excellent victory, and let's just continue. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. It's just have to just be consistent. The one thing we can't do is say that we won this game and then go into the next game and we break down. But we're more, like I said, we're more than capable now of going on a good run again. We haven't lost in a while, so yeah, let's keep it going, boys. Well, very well played. Excellent victory, and long may it continue. But yeah, we'll keep it going. So, where does that leave us in the table? We'll go to the table now. So right now, let's go down. I'll do the full table. So at the moment, Liverpool are top on 56 points. Arsenal on 50. Liverpool do still have the game in hand, which I do believe is being played. I think it's this week or either this week or next week, and it is against Everton. And right now, Everton are actually on a little bit of a resurgency right now. I think they've won their last couple of games, and they're looking very strong since David Moyes has come back. For those of you that have gone and scrolled down our videos on my YouTube channel, one of my friends, Alistair, a good friend of mine, who's an NFL buddy as well, he's a big Everton fan, and if you've watched any of his videos in regards to Everton, he's talked about how the team is playing differently under David Moyes' return compared to how they've played with Sean Dyche. You can see the difference already, and I think most of us as fans would know that with David Moyes is adventurous with how he wants his teams to play. Sean Dyche is the one way, just as right, this is our setup. it's down to you to break us down. And I think Everton have found their spot enough. But I watched their game on the weekend. They looked good, even though they're playing against a very very poor Leicester team. They were looking solid. So that's Liverpool's game in hand. So that Merseyside derby is going to be a pretty big game. If Everton can get something out of that game, it benefits the rest of the teams in the title race. So we'll see how that goes. So you're going back to Arsenal on 50 points. So 6 points behind Liverpool. With that game in hand, they've got Forest are third on 47 points. They've improved their goal difference. That's now coming to the mix, but Arsenal's goal difference is still far superior. And then Man City are fourth with Newcastle, Chelsea and Bournemouth also on their tails. So looking at the top seven at the moment, it's more probably about the top three, which are doing what they're doing in terms of this title race. So, Liverpool, the message has been sent from both Forest and Arsenal with their big victories over the weekend that the title race is not done. So we'll see how it goes. There's, like I said, they're still playing against to go in this thing. There's still 14 games to go. And there's still going to be a lot of twists and turns and drop points being done all over the place. Liverpool will drop points, Arsenal will drop points, Forest will drop points. So, and they've all still got to play each other. So let's watch this space. But guys, that's me for my 2 cents. Hope you've enjoyed listening. Please do tell everyone to like, follow, or subscribe on the YouTube channel. Please follow me on Podbean, and also please give me a follow on the TikTok channel if you are on TikTok, which is Away Days Sports. Days spelled D-A-Z-E, as you know. So give me a follow if you're not on TikTok already. If you are on TikTok, sorry. And yeah, please do tell everybody else who are football, if you're a football NFL fan, please do give me a follow as well. So yeah, I hope to hear from you as well. But yeah, that's me, that's Dino, that's my 2 cents on Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal 5, Manchester City 1. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm still yet to do my mock grades for the Premiership teams as we're now halfway through the Premiership season. I will be doing that at some point probably in the next day or so. I'm going to try and see if I can do that later tonight, in fact. So yeah, do keep a lookout for that. But yeah, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.